What's up, y'all? The music was a little different. I hit the wrong button, but I just let it play. I just said we're going to let it play. Here I come. What's good? Happy, I was going to say happy something. I don't even know. Happy Sunday, I guess. Good morning, everybody. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday to you all. Yes. Now, listen, we're going to come in here and we're going to do a quick drop. We're going to talk about this Ray J shenanigans and fool-la-la, and we're going to get up off here because y'all know it's Sunday, it's football, and y'all know what I do on Sundays when it's football season. Now, first of all, let me share this out because I'm going live a little bit earlier than I had scheduled it. I wasn't sure. I had to run out and I had to run an errand, and I didn't know how long it was going to take me, but I got in a little bit earlier than I had anticipated and ate my breakfast, and so here I am. So let me share this out. And we're going to get this party started. And I'm going to do my best to break it all down for the people. Okay? Break it all down for the people. What's up, T-Lounge? Hey, Mo Media. What's up, boo? T-Lounge said, I'm waiting on you because I can't sit through 40 minutes of Ray J. Listen, I get it. I understand and I respect it. Now, for those who didn't know, I did post Ray J's live from last night, and a lot of other YouTubers have it as well because, you know, it was hot news. Listen, if it wasn't so late, I'd have went live last night. But I said, baby, by the time I got done doing what I needed to do, I watched Power last night and all of that. It was damn near 2 o'clock in the morning. I said, I'm going to bed. We'll talk about this in the morning. You like the music, Earl? Okay, it was a little house, right? It gave you a little, it was a little house to it, right? Yeah, I did. What's up, Lemon Kush? How you doing? Ray J brought out that old picture. Listen, Ray J said, I'm going to make sure that everybody understands what's going on here. He had a whole presentation ready, okay? He had a whole presentation. He pulled out that projector, honey. He had it up on the screen. He had exhibits, A, B, C, D. Hey, what's up, Louie? How you doing? He had exhibits. So let me start at the beginning. And I'm gonna need to start at the beginning and work my way forward. And I know for some of y'all know this information, but I need to make sure that we are all on the same page. Before I need to make sure we all on the same page. What's up, Xavier? I just want to know if the other 2 sex tapes are getting released. Child, we're gonna get to it. So, now this is all based on my understanding. I may not have all of the information, but I got enough of the information. Okay. There may be some things that I'm missing because, child, it was stuff all over the place. But this is this is based on what I have and what I know. Now, let me go ahead and tell y'all. Usually, I try to be unbiased, and then while I'm going through the story, and then I give y'all my opinion at the end. But I'm gonna just have to be real honest with y'all and tell y'all that honestly, y'all, I believe Ray J. So my opinion may be a little skewed on this one because baby, I believe Ray J. I believe Ray J. Now we may feel how we feel about Mr. Ray J, but I believe him. Okay. I just need you to have a little go-go for your intro. It just feels right. You know what? I used to have go-go as my intro because I had permission. I knew the manager of a go-go band here. And she gave me verbal permission. I mean, it was in a text. So I had it written permission and I had verbal permission. And that was when I was a lot smaller, like YouTuber. I do feel like you know what? You're right. I do need to find some go-go. I need to find some go-go and get permission to use it. You're right. I'm gonna have to work on that, T Lounge. You're right. I do need to find some go-go. Like I said, if you go listen to some of my old videos, I did used to have go-go as the intro, and I stopped using it. I had to reach out and get permission again, and I had to find out a way to make sure I do it so that I'm covered and I don't get no copyright strikes. But you know what? I don't have any copyright strikes on any of those videos though. I'm gonna have to look at it, but you're right, T Lounge. Anyway, get back to it. So let's start at the beginning and let's work our way back. Because some of us may not remember. We're older, we forget, we never knew, we didn't care, all of that. So let's go all the way back about 20 years. Okay, this is something that is 20 years in the making. Ray J, Brandy's brother, and Kim Kardashian used to date. Back when ain't nobody know who the hell Kim Kardashian was. Okay, Kim Kardashian was, at one point in time, she had worked as the assistant for Brandy's mom, Ray J's mom, Brandy and Ray J's mom. Her and Chloe, I believe, at one point in time worked for her. Now, I remember seeing the first time I saw Kim Kardashian, I saw her on like Entertainment Tonight doing a segment on organizing your closet. Like she was, hey Judy, how you doing? She was one of those people that used to help you declutter. And I remember seeing her do a segment on that. But neither here nor there. We didn't know who Kim Kardashian was. We knew who Rob Kardashian was. We didn't know no Kim Kardashian. And the only reason why we knew Rob Kardashian is because of the OJ trial. Okay? We didn't know nothing about his kids. We didn't care about his kids. Okay? There was once upon a time in a land before Instagram, in a land before Facebook, in a land before Twitter. I know for some of us not millennial, y'all are Generation Z. I know some of y'all don't remember the world. Well, look who's coming to the stage. My watermelon sugar is here. Mwah! What's up, love? Hey, Tracy, to go my producer, child. To go my producer. There was a world once upon a time where people played to the paparazzi and people played to the internet. There was no social media. Okay? All right? This all started with a sex tape leak of Tommy Lee and Pamela Anderson. Y'all probably don't know who those people are, but at the time, Pam Anderson was one of the hottest actresses out there. She was on a show called Baywatch. She was that whole California, big breasts, blonde hair. She was that whole, Tommy Lee was from one of the rock bands. I forget, was it Van Halen, y'all? Tell me the name of the rock band, but one of the big hair bands of the 1980s. Their sex tape leaked. And it blew them up. Right? After that, there became, you know what? Hulu did do a movie, and I was going to review it. We might have to revisit that idea, Xavier, of me reviewing the Tommy Lee, Pam Anderson, Motley Crue. Thank you, Miss Old School. Thank you. After that, there was a series of sex tapes because people were trying to get that instant fame. People were willing to sacrifice the momentary embarrassment of having a sex tape because a lot of people, it took them into another place as far as their careers. We had Paris Hilton. Career is a strong word when we talk about Paris Hilton. We have the Lindsay Lohans. And I could probably think of 2 or 3 other people that had sex tapes, but those are the first things that pop in my head. Kim Kardashian and Ray J fell into that window. This sex tape of Kim Kardashian and Ray J drops. People already knew who Ray J was because he was Brandy's brother. He had been on TV shows, he had done music. People knew who Ray J was. People didn't know who the hell Kim Kardashian was. The sex tape drops, and that is what really pushes Kim Kardashian into our vision, and it goes from there. The rest is history. We know that Kim Kardashian has became everywhere. Now, for years now, for the last 20 years, there has been this whole urban legend about this sex tape with Ray J and Kim Kardashian. And what I mean by urban legend is we knew that the sex tape existed. Obviously, some of us have seen it. But there's always been these questions about how the sex tape got out. And because Ray J was a bad guy at the time, he was the bad boy hanging out with the Crips down in LA and getting in trouble, and he was the rebel. You know, Brandy had this squeaky clean image until she got pregnant out of wedlock, but that's another conversation for another day. But Ray J was the bad boy, right? So it was kind of like the Bobby Brown, Whitney Houston thing where people automatically assumed that Ray J was the bad guy in this scenario. Oh my goodness, Ray J done leaked this sex tape. Ray J done put the sex tape out there. And the black guy, true. So there's always been this urban legend, these rumors, the who did what, who what, and nobody really knew the real story. We've heard stories that Ray J sold the tape and he made a certain amount of money, and then Kim and her moms negotiated a deal where she got paid to settle it so she wouldn't sue. Like, all these things were out there. For the most part, Ray J kept quiet. I remember there was an infamous video interview when they were on Wendy Williams, when Ray J, his mom, and Brandy were on Wendy Williams, and Wendy Williams actually asked about the sex tape, and Ray J wasn't saying anything. And y'all know his mama. Y'all know Mama Norwood don't play. She was about to spill it. And Ray told her, "Mom, stop. Mom, stop. Mom, just stop." She was about to spill it. She was ready. She was like, "I'm sick of this shit." And he said, "Mom, chill out. Mom," if you Google it, you could probably find it right now. It's Wendy Williams, Brandy, Ray J, and their mama. And he was like, "Stop. Sonya," that's it. Thank you, Tracy. Sonya was getting ready to tell it. And he stopped her. He was like, Mom, stop. Mom, stop. So you knew it was a story there. We just didn't always know what the story necessarily was, right? Ray J ate it. I've never really, up until recently, I never really heard Ray J. Whenever it came up, Ray J would kind of just go along with the go along. He never really said yes. He never really said no. He kind of just let it be what it was going to be. See, this is how you know people don't know how to leave well enough alone. People don't know how to leave well enough alone. Fast forward to last year. The Kardashians leave E Network. They take their hit reality show over to the Hulu. The ratings aren't all that great. People, I think, are just over the Kardashians. The ratings weren't the same. Also, it's a streaming service. You know, the ratings weren't the same over onto the Hulu as they were over on the E Network. And I feel like this is me putting some stank on it. Just me putting some stank on it. I think that Hulu put pressure on them Kardashians. I do. I think Hulu was like, listen, we need something. Y'all got to give us something. I mean, we had the whole scandal with Khloe and Tristan. And then we had, Kanye acting, being Kanye. But it wasn't bringing people to the yard. Nobody gave a damn. Ultimately, do we really? First of all, I'm not watching it, no way. But do we? Hey, Tan. Hey, boo. But what's up? What's up, Danny? What's up, sis? But do we really need to see another? Do we really care? Like, we don't care about seeing Kanye and Kim. Like, we didn't. Nobody cared, right? Clearly, because the ratings just weren't that great. And I think they cooked up this sex tape story for ratings. So here's how where we are now started. It started when they started talking about the sex tape on the Hulu show. And they came up with this story. And I say it's a story because, again, I believe what Ray J is saying, and I believe what the owner of Roblox is saying, because it's his damn game. He know what the game can and can't do. Allegedly, Kim's son was playing Roblox, and this ad popped up, and it was an ad for a new sex tape, a new Kardashian sex tape. And Kim was mortified, and she was, oh my gosh, my kids don't know about my sex tape. Oh no. And here come Captain Save-A-Ho Kanye, and right, nobody's gonna pay a streaming service for information we can see. Exactly. And that's, I think, well, I don't want to go left, but I think that's part of the problem with reality TV as a whole. Too much plays out on social media, and so by the time it comes on the show, we're over it. But moving, I don't have time to get sidetracked, y'all. I can't get sidetracked. So it creates this whole storyline about Kim looking for, there's this sex tape, and oh my gosh, Ray J still has this sex tape. And if y'all remember, there was this whole episode where Kanye went to Whack 100, who used to be Ray J's manager, and allegedly Whack 100 had the sex tape, and Kanye went and got it and brought it back to Kim. And it was this old beat up 1985 laptop. And on the show, Kim looked at went onto the computer, looked on the computer, and there was no sex tape on the computer. And she was so happy. Oh my goodness, it must have just been a lie. There is no second sex tape. First of all, hey D.E. Nicole, hey boo. First of all, why would that make you happy? If you believe that there's a second sex tape, and here's the laptop that supposedly, allegedly has the sex tape, why would you be happy when you don't find it? But that's neither here nor there, child. That's neither here nor there. So immediately, Ray J, that's when he starts reaching out to Kim, like, what the F? Like, what are you doing? What are you talking about? What are you doing? Now, when all this happened, this was back in October. And the only reason why I remember, because he was showing the receipts last night, child. Back in October, that's when he first put on blast, like, listen, I'm sick of this. I'm sick of taking the heat, the weight of this, child. We was in it together. Chris negotiated the deal, and we sold that damn sex tape. It wasn't no leak. I didn't leak it. It was a deal we did together. And basically, leave me alone. Leave me alone before I put all of it out here. And what Ray J has basically said since then is, listen, I take the heat for what we did originally. I'll eat that. We did it. We made a sex tape. We sold it. We was trying to get clout. We was trying to make money. I'll eat that. But what you're not going to do now is fast forward and turn it into me being this horrible villain. And then that's when she made the statement. She was talking to Chloe or one of her sisters on the episode, talking about that she thinks that Ray J stuck something in her butt while she was asleep. And he was like, what? Like, what are you talking? Like, now you just adding shit to the sauce. Like, what are you doing? Why would you say that? Like, that makes me look like a real asshole and borderline criminal. Like, what are you doing? So all of that was last October. It kind of blew over. Ray J said what he said. The Kardashians said what they said. And it sort of blew over. It sort of blew over. Well, late last week, I don't know if it was like Thursday night, Friday night, but at one point last week, Kris Kardashian and I think Kylie, they were on the late show with James Corden. I always say his name wrong. And Kris Jenner takes this lie detector test. And one of the questions on the lie detector test is, did you sell the sex tape or did you negotiate? Like, basically something along those lines. I don't remember the exact question, but it was along the lines of, basically, did you have anything to do with that sex tape? She says no. And allegedly, according to this lie detector test, according to the lie detector test, she was telling the truth, that she didn't have nothing to do with it. And that is what set Ray J off and why we got the last night, the live. So Hey, Fran J, thank you for joining. Fran, I thought Fran, I felt like you were a member before. Are you rejoining or are you joining? And my memory is just off. So let me just read y'all some. We're gonna get into all of the details, but let me just read y'all some of let me just give y'all some of what happened. So here's where I ain't gonna say this is where it started, but this is where I'm gonna start. Cause child, it goes way back, child. Okay. Ray J started posting stuff on social media, and this is one of the first things he said. He said, "This is the guy that gave Chris the janky lie detector test. The network should be ashamed, and you should too," at James Corden. "All y'all getting sued for playing with the truth." And then it says, "Click the link in the bio to see how fraud this guy is for real. You all are in trouble. The Kardashians blanked you too, because you really thought they were telling the truth. But all of it is a S show. Watch me expose them slowly and fast." I don't know how you could be slowly and fast at the same time, Ray, but okay, boo. But all of it, I just said that. "Watch me expose them slowly and fast. Nothing can stop the rain, Kim. No, 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 Kim. No, 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 Kim." Okay. "Enough is enough. Wait till they see your handwriting and fingerprints on my contract. And wait until and wait till they see that you signed your contract the same day as me. You guys should have quit while you were up, but now you will be another American Greed story. Clown cakes. I'm back live in 25. I'm going all night." Okay? And he did. He was up all night. Okay? So then I'm gonna let y'all listen. He was exposing Kanye West while he was going through his text. So let me let y'all hear this.
Some on the Daily Mail because I had to. You talking about he want the contracts back? What the fuck does that mean? I'm in the hospital. Look what I say to this. First off, hold on. There I go. I'm like, go down a little bit. I'm the nigga with the substance. No, go back up, nigga. You can't look right here so they can see it. Like, look at my phone.
This is him with his PowerPoint presentation, okay?
I got 2 kids in a tech company. Why would I involve myself in this? I'm so past this. Isn't that what y'all want from me? That's where I'm at. These niggas got niggas hating me, thinking I'm fucking crazy. So this is what this nigga put after. Let's not sense. You know what? It's so crazy because this nigga Kanye can put up everybody text message that he talked to, right? And then a nigga like us will do it and everybody will be mad. But get this nigga the glory. Fuck that nigga's glory. Let's talk about it, dog. Y'all can hate me all you want. I'm doing this for my kids, nigga. I got nothing to lose for my kids. Check it out. So let's not use profanity. This nigga tell me let's not use profanity. Let's hop on a phone call later. Wack said you had the tapes in the safe. He lying. Because Wack ain't never said that. Because me and Wack both know that Wack was just playing around because Kris Jenner is the one who made us shoot the second sex tape in Santa Barbara. She made us start. We'll get to that because I got all the proof on that too. I got all the emails. I got Kris Jenner. I got Kim walking into Vivid. Kim had on a white dress. I had on a white shirt. We walking into Vivid together with Kris. Like, it's over for them. Go on. This is an appetizer. Go up. I'm assuming you know the full story. This is me being honest. 05, right? How it happened. Who brokered the deal? Who put it all together? ET.
Okay, first of all, there's a lot to unpack in that. So I didn't show it to you because it was on another page, but he's showing the text messages between him and Kanye West. First of all, Ray J, first of all, Ray J, let me say this. You remember a lot for something that happened 20 years ago. So you remember what y'all had on when y'all went to sign the contracts? Sir. You remember a lot, Ray J. I'm just going to have to be honest with you right now. I don't remember what I wore to work Friday. You remember what y'all had on 20 years ago? That's a lot, Ray J. Now, I'm just being honest. That's a lot, Ray J. Well, you know what, Bap? I don't see any victims either. And I don't think Ray J, what Ray J is saying is, in my opinion, what Ray J is saying is, I went along with your story in the beginning, But that was 20 years ago. We are both in very different places. I am not that person anymore. Don't make me out like I'm the villain, like I did this when it was both of us. There really are there are no victims in the sense that they were in it together and they made a decision to sell the sex tape together. What Ray J's upset about is they're trying to put it all on him, like he did it, like he's this horrible guy that would sell a sex tape of him and his girlfriend. And he's like, I have kids now. Like, I'm not that person anymore. Like, when I went along with the story, I was young. I didn't care. I didn't think of, but now I'm fast forward. I got kids who are looking at me, and I don't want that to be the narrative. And I think his thing was, as long as we were quiet about it, I didn't care. But now y'all are bringing it back up, you know, and that's where the issue is. And she keeps saying, my kids, my kids, my kids. And Ray is like, but what about my kids? Like, y'all are putting this on me. Y'all don't give a damn about me and my kids. But y'all are cool. You know what I mean? So I understand what you're saying, Bat, that there really is no victim. But he's saying, leave me the hell alone. Like, why are y'all trying to put me in it and make me the bad guy? That's kind of where he is with it. Ray J needs to realize he contributed to the narrative after the fact with the song he did, though. What song was that? I can't keep up with it because I can't. I don't even remember what I was wearing when they announced Princess Diana. Child, I know. I remember I was at the bowling alley, but I probably could. I mean, I know I had on bowling shoes because I was at the bowling alley. That's all I got. That's all I got. It was the story of selling souls. It's significant for him. Yeah. I don't remember what. Oh, I just read that. Ray J is saying Kim is not a victim. Right. Right. When they started to make him sound like a blatant R word and sexual deviant, that's when he became right. Because she starts telling this story about him doing things to her while she's asleep. Now you putting 20 on 10. You putting 20 on 10. I hit first. Well, he did hit it first. But I understand what you're saying, Bab. I understand what you're saying, girl. I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. But he did hit it first, though. I can do the same thing. I can remember things from 20 years ago and can't remember the scene from seeing as it happened as a result of my learning disability and how I function. To remember facts. Child, I'm just saying. And I know there's certain things that do stick out in our head. And he says I'm really being funny, y'all. But he says he has a video. So that's probably why he really does remember, because there's a video and he sees the video what they had on, child. Okay, so let's look at this. Let's look at this. Okay. So then Ray J goes on this rant, where he exposes the text messages. The original story was the tape was in his bag and the bag was stolen. Yeah. And he was like, it wasn't no bag. It wasn't no stolen bag. It wasn't none of that. So let me pull up a little bit. We're not gonna look at a lot of this, but I want to show y'all, just for those who said they couldn't sit through the whole Ray J thing. I get it. I respect that. I respect that, child. Let me see here. I ain't gonna play all of this. I just want to share a little bit. Kris Jenner's like the Game of Thrones mother. She sure is, child. Listen, Kris know how to make money for her churn. Now, how she make that money, that's up to you, whether you think it's, that's how you feel about it, but she definitely know how to make money for her churn now. All right, so let's look at this a little bit. So this is from the live last night. And again, I'm not going to play all of it. I just want to fast forward. So this is where he's showing all the text messages.
I'm the bad guy every time. I'm tired of playing the role as a villain. I did it for us in the beginning, but now without your support, it hurts. It fucks me over bad. I hope you really understand. Wow, I had no idea that was supposed to be private. Like, why are you even talking to me if I'm bad? Why are you even having a conversation on the internet and have it taken off? Like, look. Shit crazy. Like, we both want to protect children and family, considering I hear you completely, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't
And let's remember, Ray J was drunk and high. He said he didn't have his glasses on, so he couldn't hardly read the shit. Let's be clear. This was not a sober person talking. But what he's saying is that when he reached out to her back in October, she basically was like, well, we can come up with a story and put out a story together saying that we're working to make sure that the video is that there's no video and blah blah blah. And what Ray J's thing is, but she knows that there are. She knows that there are 3 separate videos. Like she knows that. And so this is just this is them texting like child. And he kept showing it so you could read it. I ain't reading all of that. But they literally were texting. He said they were texting for days, just going back and forth, back and forth. He said he hadn't talked to her in 17 years.
Kim and Chris in the room, and I damn near broke down and cried with the nigga. He was sitting on the floor, not gonna say what he said because I'm just not gonna do it because it's too much. It's too much.
He's talking about when Kanye reached out to him and what that Kanye like told him about stuff that was going on with the Kardashians, and he felt bad about it.
To put out, and it was used other names used that I'm not gonna put them niggas on blast because I got nothing but respect for the overall community, but I don't have respect for Kris Jenner and Kim. Because you guys know we was all in this shit. Like, how dare you talk about your kids and not think, damn, he got a 4-year-old and a 2-year-old. What is his daughter gonna think about him? Like, growing up, like, what is my son gonna think? Oh, it's okay to do that because my dad was successful? Oh, fuck that. That shit didn't happen, son. Like, nah, they tried to put me on blast and I dealt with it. And this is just the beginning of it. Like, I'm gonna haunt you guys. Wherever you go, as far as like trying to lie on me, I'm gonna haunt you with the truth. Until I don't know if this is criminal, but I want the DA to just demand, like, all they gotta do is say, yo, Kim, prove that Steve Hirsch gave you $5 million. Just show me the and I wish.
Okay, so then Ray J started showing, he pulled up the original contract that him and Kim signed for the tapes. And this is what this is right here. Those are his initials because his legal name is Willie Norwood, whatever. So those are his initials, Jr., Willie Norwood Jr., and Steve Hirsch, who was the owner of Vivid Entertainment, who they made the deal with at the time, right? So this is his original contract that he's showing us. He said it's been in a safe all these years. He had it. He never got rid of it. This is the original contract of them.
You can say something now when you saw her lying, but we'll deal with her later in court. She got to talk. I hope she don't want to lie under oath. That's 4 years. That's 4. But 25 to life for the sodomy shit Kim tried to play me with. So these matter because this is the original contract. So with us initial and everything proves that each letter, each page is confirmed that it's going down. Without our signatures right there, our initials, then these pages won't, like, they'll be void. Right? Now look. This is just the first shit. Now, there's no way I could use Kim Kardashian's name in this contract if she wasn't a part of it. This is light, right? It shouldn't even say that. It should say like superstar something else to just keep it really vague so it's cool, right? But this is a full-on contract. I got 12.5%, Kim got 12.5%, right? Now, she got the same exact contract I got. And when we go to court, guess what? They got to pull that up because we got to see that because moms was lying and we need to make sure that it's not right? Same contract, we signed the same day. Go up some more. Now, I'm going to show you the whopper. Here's my handwriting. That's my handwriting. Check it out. Now, if y'all at home, this is what I want y'all to do. This is what I want y'all to do if y'all at home. I need everybody that really want to make sure that they see the whopper on this, because this is like in forensic files where you know you was at the scene. So that's my handwriting.
Ray J was on his investigative reporting last night, y'all. So, but this is interesting. I'm gonna let this play out for a minute.
If y'all Google Kim Kardashian's handwriting, just Google her handwriting because it doesn't change. She's consistent, right? So no. Keep it there. Let them pull up her handwriting first. This is my handwriting. My shit a little sloppier. You know what I'm saying? A little jalopier. Look at the E's, look at the O's, right? Kim Kardashian's handwriting. Now, in every contract, you gotta have deliverables that you sign. So meaning the final page is exactly what you selling to somebody. You get what I'm saying? So if I'm selling a music CD, it'll say deliverables, and at the three things or whatever you delivering, it'll say album number 1, Ray J something, album number 2, this fire is good, whatever it's called. So in this one, we have to sell sex tapes. So we're selling sex tapes to our people, right? So here's what happens. Kim is rushing me. Her mom's rushing me. Let's get this shit done. Come on, let's get it signed. Kim's with me while I'm signing my contract. She's like, hurry up, babe. Matter of fact, I'll go ahead and help you. I'm going to sign your deliverables for you so you can just rush it through, which was from God just blessing me to have it, the heart. So Kim signs the deliverables, exactly what we about to sell to Vivid. It's her signature. I mean, it's her handwriting, giving Steve the fucking, giving him the right to sell it. Like, this is my contract though. So when we go to court, they got to pull up their contract too. And it'll say the same thing on hers, but this is on mine. She fucked up and got mine out the way too, right? So, I mean, that's just, here's the deliverables, and this is the original copy. All right, this is the original copy of my contract. And look who signed my deliverables and was in the room. Hold on, there's our signature right there, because that's it. If they try to void this contract, anybody that I did the deal with, that means that the whole deal we did is void, because this is what we sold. Look who was in the room with me. Look who wrote exactly what we sold. Tape number 1, Cabo intro. Tape number 2, Cabo sex. Tape number 3, here's the one that they said I had. Santa Barbara sex. Ray J, that's my signature. This isn't a copy of it. This is the original. So what did I?
So that third tape is the tape. Hold on.
Do so I just pull up this.
So that third tape is the tape that they're trying to say Ray J still has, and that's the tape that they were talking about on the Kardashian, on the reality show, that, oh my goodness, Ray J still has the tape. He's holding it over our heads. Oh my gosh, he's going to release the third sex tape. He's going to sell it. And that's what Ray J is saying. No, we sold all 3 tapes to Vivid. They have them. I don't have the tape. They have the tape. And that's the addendum to show exactly what we sold them. Now, what he's trying to say is that is Kim Kardashian's handwriting. It's not his handwriting, to prove that she was a part of it from the beginning. Now, again, he's on his forensic situation. So he's going to show us some Kim Kardashian handwriting and let you be the judge. I'm going to let it play out for another minute or so.
Handwriting to other people. I even went further because she wrote me a letter. So doing my forensic shit, I had her take the fingerprints off the letter she wrote me, right? I took the fingerprints off the letter she wrote me a long time ago, and it matched exactly to the ones on my contract.
Now, he trying to say that he matched fingerprints off the letter to the contract. Now, I don't know about that part, but the handwriting is the part. Okay.
Whoa. Could it be? Could it be? Could it be forever yours? Same I, same E, same everything. Same everything. Wait a minute. Catch it. Listen, here's what's funny though. Y'all could just Google Kim's handwriting and it pops up. It's like the exact same. All you gotta do is just Google Kim's handwriting. Oh, I got that for you. It's easy. Like, oh, they gonna say, oh no, we have an expert saying that this is not Kim's. It was forged, right? Here go. So if it's forged, then that means the whole contract is void, right? And that means that we all sue everybody. Santa Barbara sex, Kimmy. This is her on mine. Now, the judge is what all I want the judge to do is ask to see a copy of her contract, because her contract's gonna state the same, because we find the same thing and we got the same amount of money. The $5 million you'll never be able to find because that's a lie. They never got paid none of that. So whatever happens, I'm just tired of being the one. Like, I'm not a bad guy. I respect.
All right, so he did a couple of lives, but that's the end of that. That's not the end of the live, but that's pretty much the end of all the important information as far as this one. So we say his narration is trash. It is his narration, but again, he was drunk, he was high, and all kinds of stuff. Child. All right. Sonya pulled up the docs for Willie Ray. Only 35 likes. Come on, y'all. We having a good time in here. I know y'all better get them lights up. Released the Santa Barbara cut. You know what, Xavier? To think that all of this sprung out of two grown people having consensual sex, child. I keep hearing that the sex tape was weak. I can honestly tell y'all I've never looked at it. It's so weak. Like Mimi did a better performance off the shower rod than they did. Oh wow. I heard it was weak. I heard that Kimmy was lazy. That's all I'm gonna say about that. I believe Ray J, and on this live, he said they told him he had a gag order on a contract and he read it and it doesn't. Well, also, he said if there was a gag order, they already spoke about it, so they violated the contract already. If there was a gag order, they spoke on it before he did. So they broke the contract before he did. To be honest, all private school people write the same. A lot of people, yeah. I want to see some rough housing. Child. People will tune into their show now to see if any more lies are told. Ray J isn't getting another secret check from them. I don't think Ray J was getting no money from them. What's up, Miss Misha? In my opinion, that's my girl right there, y'all. Y'all bet she just hit 30K. Congratulations. She just hit 30K. Y'all check her out. If y'all not already subscribed, y'all need to get subscribed. Hey, girl. Thanks for dropping down. What is he saying that he's going to take them to court for? That's a good question, Bap, and that's actually what I was getting ready to address now. Kim was weak. Ray J. Okay, I'm out. Kim. Okay. All right. Okay. Y'all can keep debating the merits of whether it was a good sex tape or not, child. I don't care. I never watched it. Don't plan to watch it. But I'm gonna be. I can hear you, Misha. I can hear you saying that in my head. Hey, girl. Hey. I can hear you saying it. I still want to interview you. I didn't forget. I know you've been busy. I've been busy, but I still want to interview you for the teacher project, for my teacher project. So here's where, let's assume for a minute that everything that Ray J said is true. Let's walk down that road. I ain't about to argue about whether you think it's true or not. We're walking down the road that everything that Ray J said is true. That's the road we're walking on. Walk with me. Walk with me. Walk with me. I think that's O Street. That's what I think he should do. I think he should absolutely send them a cease and desist. I think he should have sent them a cease and desist back in October. Now, one thing I thought was interesting was he said that he's been trying to get an attorney, but nobody will take the case because they don't believe him. So I find that to be interesting that he says that he can't get anybody to take the case. If you have this much proof and you've done your forensic research and you got fingerprints and all of that, I find it interesting that they won't take the case. So that's interesting to me that a lawyer won't take the case. But let's assume for a minute that everything that Ray J said is true. I think Ray J may have a defamation case. Exactly, Tabitha. I believe him too. I told y'all that at the beginning of this. I believe him. I think he may have a defamation case because remember, the first thing you have to prove when you are suing somebody for defamation is that they knew that what they were saying was fraudulent and not true. If you go back to that Kardashian episode where Kim is saying that there's a third tape and Ray J has it and she didn't know anything about this third tape and Ray J's holding it over her head and they go through this whole elaborate situation where Kanye gets on a helicopter and flies to Whack 100 and Whack 100 hands the laptop over and he flies back and he delivers it to Kim like, here, baby, anything for my family. in that whole moment, if Ray J can prove, if he can prove that that contract is valid, that Kim absolutely was a part of it, and that Kim signed it, for them to now say they didn't know that there was a third tape, that Ray J has the third tape and he's holding it over their head, that to me is defamation. Now, y'all know I didn't go to nobody's law school, okay? But if the burden to prove it is that somebody knowingly is saying false information, then you knew that was false because you knew that there were 3 tapes, but you also knew that y'all sold all 3 of those tapes to Vivid. For you to sit there and act like you ain't know there was a third tape. Now, you have to show that there's a loss. Again, it can't be hard for Ray J to show. Just look at Kim's career over the past 20 years and Ray J's career over the past 20 years. Has Ray J made money? Sure. Yeah, he's made money. But Kim's a billionaire. Kim's a billionaire. Ray J's a millionaire. Now, listen, both of them is rich people problems. But what I'm saying is, can you show that? I'm sure that Ray J will be able to get people to say that they didn't want to take a chance on him, or they didn't want to offer him this opportunity because of his reputation as it relates to the sex tape. That ain't going to be hard. Oh, y'all know I'm reaching out to Simone. Y'all know I'm reaching out to Simone about this one. He needs to sue the label for defamation. He knew it was a lie. Though they knew it was a lie with malicious intent. That's what I'm saying. If their arrangement was for him to play the bad guy, how would them bashing him be a violation? Because again, I don't know what the original agreement was then, right? If the agreement, because remember, the story wasn't that Ray J leaked the tape. The story was that the bag was stolen. So neither one of them was supposed to be the bad guy. It was supposed to be oh shit, we were coming back from vacation and my bag was stolen. So Ray J wasn't supposed to play the bad guy, but he never blasted them when the story started getting skewed. He never blasted them about it. He let the story play out. So no, Ray J wasn't supposed to be the bad guy. The story was supposed to be the tape got lost. He just never blasted them. But when they brought it back up last year and they made a whole 2 episodes on their show about it, that's where now it's become an issue. Defamation is not just a false statement. The statement has to come. That's what that's what I'm saying, Alex. I said that now you have to show that there's damage. You have to show damage. And I don't think, my opinion, again, I ain't go to nobody's law school. I don't think it would be hard for Ray J to show damage. Personally, Ray J never took advantage of that popularity and now he mad. I disagree, Alex. I think Ray J did what Ray J was offered to him. Remember, the playing field is never going to be equal because she was the damsel. She was the, oh my gosh, I trusted my boyfriend and this is what he did to me. And let's never forget that Ray J was a black man dating a non-black woman. And yeah, don't tell me she Armenian. I know she Armenian, but y'all know what the optics are going to always be when it's a black man and a non-black woman. Y'all know what the optics are going to always be. So I disagree. I don't think that Ray J didn't take advantage of the opportunities. I don't think the opportunities came to him the same way that the opportunities came to Kim. Now, that's my opinion. On the other hand, I can see that Chris and Kim's lawyer probably have already given them the okay and a way to escape any accountability. Oh, I must have missed the first part of what you said. Hold on. Any clout-chasing attorney would be happy to take this case. Anything attached to the Kardashian name is going to bring notoriety. Even if they lose, they will be. That's why I was surprised when he said nobody would take his case. Because, listen, attorneys come a dime a dozen. I can't believe that he can't find an attorney to take his case. But again, it goes back to what he's asking for. What is it that he wants? You know, again, last night he was drunk and he was talking all over the place. He may not understand what it is that he wants. He may not know what he's asking for. Y'all know what I'm saying? Not Alexa played damaged by Danny Kane. He's had success since the tape came out. Got to be able to quantify. Right, but I just quantified the losses. Kim Kardashian got a blockbuster deal on the E! Network. Him and his family got a deal on VH1. Kim got all of these opportunities as a result of the sex tape. I'm not saying Ray J didn't get anything. I'm saying I don't think it would be hard for Ray J to find somebody to say, hey, I didn't offer him that endorsement because of the sex tape. Hey, we didn't want to book him on this venue because of the sex tape. Hey, like, I don't think he would. I'm not saying that is true. I'm saying I don't think he would have a hard time finding it, because I do think that over the years he wasn't given the same opportunities that Kim was given. I just don't believe that. That's true. I never believed her victim story. She's a liar, but I felt like he always lived in his sister's shadow and just failed to cash in where he could have. I would have put out a whole toy. You know what? He could have. You're right. He died. You're right. He could have done a toy line. Attorneys won't take cases that cost more in output and high chance of little return. That's what I'm saying. So when he said that nobody believes him, that he's gone to attorneys, and I'm thinking, you have the contract. You say you have all of this, but I will say this. I think he's gonna have a whole bunch of phone calls today. I bet you some attorneys called him today. I put money on that. I think the Kardashians have a reputation of being legal powerhouses like Erica Jane's husband. I agree. I mean, look at what they did to Black China. And I ain't about to argue the Black China thing again, y'all. I ain't about to do it. But look at what they did with Black China. Ray J would have never gotten Dancing with the Stars. Kim did, though. Whole lot of stuff Kim got. They got that reality show on the E! Network as a direct reaction to the sex tape. Nobody knew who the Kardashians were. Nobody gave a damn about the Kardashians. After the sex tape, all of a sudden, they have this blockbuster deal on the E! Network, which that reality show launched so much. Look at what that reality show did for the whole family. The whole family, all the way down to Caitlyn. All the way down to Caitlyn. Kim, Chloe, Courtney, Rob, Kylie, and the other sister that's a model. Every single one of them, their success is on the backs of that sex tape. That's my opinion. It's on the backs of that sex tape. It's like the reverse Justin Timberlake and Janet Jackson. There you go. Now, the reality of the situation is this going to go any further than him exposing it? I do think an attorney is going to call him, though. I believe that an attorney is going to call him. Is it going to be a reputable attorney? Is it going to be anybody? Crackhead, really? Where have you been? Where have you been? I have missed you. Hey. Ray J made the unfortunate mistake of banking on his music career, but I'm glad he had some business success. Yeah, I mean, he's got the tech company now, and that the tech company is doing well. Like, he's okay. Let's be clear. Ray J ain't homeless. He ain't destitute. He's good. He's good. I can't wait for you and attorney Simone to talk about this. Yeah, we're going to talk about it. I'm going to reach out to her. This week is really tight for me. But I'm going to reach out to her and see if maybe we can get something in this week. But it's a really, I have a lot of stuff going on this week after work that I got to handle. So I don't even know how often I'm going to be. I know we're going to do a teacher project this week, and I know we're going to do the Queen Sugar panel this week. But as far as my time is very limited this week. It's back to school night and my nephew's birthday, and I got a lot of stuff going on. They're going to use this for a storyline season 3. We'll hear their side. Jazzy, you ain't lying. You ain't lying. Raycons be selling. Oh, and the Scooty bike. Yeah, he's good. Like I said, financially, Ray J is good. Like, Ray J is not. He's nowhere close to being destitute. But remember, it wasn't always like that. Ray J wasn't always in the financial situation that he's in now. He ain't never been broke. You know what I mean? He wasn't broke, but he certainly wasn't where he is now. That tech company is doing very well. I think he said they had $300 million in sales last year or something like that. He's good. I mean, that's not profit, that's sales. But if you had $300 million worth of sales, you made a pretty good profit. You're good. All has been well with me. I hope all has been well with you. When I don't see my regular subscribers coming through, I start to worry. I don't know how to get in touch with you, but I be worried about y'all when I don't see my people come in on a regular basis. I wonder how those voice lessons are going for him. And that Child, listen. Ray J is a fool. All them damn cigarettes and him not he doesn't take his singing seriously. So he all that smoking and drinking and he don't hardly sing. I mean, his voice wasn't the strongest to begin with, you know. Remember when Ray J was going to get Fab on air? I don't know what that means. Fab who? Fabulous the rapper? I'm sorry, Jason. I don't know what that means. What's up, Zara? How you doing? All right, Tabitha. I'm about to get off here in a few minutes too, because you know the football game starts at 1:00. But I wanted to give y'all that. Also, I want to just take a quick moment to remember that today is September 11th. It is a day of remembrance. I know most of us who are over the age of 20, maybe 23, 24, probably remember where we were. So just take a moment to remember. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Yes, wasn't it Whack 100 who bought his stuff all back up? It was well, you know what, Bap? Let me not speak on that. I don't know. The best answer I have for that is I don't know. None of the big gossip sites still haven't reported on either. Really? What's up, Abby? I thought you was a church girl. Oh, you know Kim blocked him. Child, you know she blocked him. She should have been blocked him. I'm sure that the Kardashian machine is in full effect right now. I'm sure they were up. They woke their lawyers up 3:00 this morning and was like, "Do you see this shit right here?" I'm positive. I am positive that they were like, "Do you see this shit right here?" Okay, out of church straight into the foolishness, child. But I just wanted to come live in case y'all didn't want to sit through that 40-minute rant. There are other lives. I think he did about 4 or 5 lives last night, and he was showing different receipts. And again, remember, he was drunk, so he was rambling a little bit, child. He was rambling a little bit. You was in Spanish class in the 10th grade when it happened, child. Bap. Whoo, let me know how much older than I am. I was teaching already. I was already working, child. I was already teaching. The Sephora and JCPenney is closing. Really? Oh, I have to go down to my JCPenney. When Tracy, how long? How long is the stuff gonna be there? Because oh shoot, I might have to go down there today. Because the Sephora, they have Fenty products now. What else do they have that I like? It's something else Sephora has that I like. Oh, I need to go down to the Sephora. Hey, Mr. Willie Brown, it was 12th grade for you. That's a little bit closer to my age. 12th grade was a little bit closer, child. Tracy said, I watched all the lives and it was hilarious to me. Child, he was all over the place. But when he pulled up the screen and he had exhibit number 1, exhibit number 2, baby, I about lost it. I said, no, he didn't prepare for this. He had scanned all them documents and had them as files. Baby, he was ready. He was ready. And for him to still have old letters, he had old letters that Kim wrote him. I said, oh, look at you. Still holding on to love letters from 20 years ago, child. All the JCPenney Sephoras, I don't know. Tracy, is it all of the Sephoras at JCPenney are closing? They're closing all of their stores in JCPenney? I need to go down there. Are they still going to be open this weekend? A week from today? Because I get paid next week. I'd rather wait and go next Saturday than this Saturday than today. But if they're going to be closed by then, I might have to go down there. Not I don't like people like that. Right, he just walking around with receipts. He got them scanned and in folders. You just see how neat that was? He had them in folders and everything. Baby, he was ready. He was ready for this day. He said, I'm ready. When y'all want to play, I'm pulling the trigger. He was ready. He was ready. Tracy, I'm gonna get some more information on that one. But I might have to ride down to Sephora this afternoon. No, I ain't doing it today because the mall closed early today. I might have to go tomorrow when I get off work. Oh my goodness. You got 40% off eyeshadow, Too Faced, 25% off foundation. Ooh, 35% off of Laura Mercier. What? Oh, I might have to go down there today, y'all. This is called Mad Day. Yeah, this is Mad Day for Ray J. Yep. Sonya was probably over there drinking whiskey in her coffee. Child. Y'all might have to go down to Sephora. I might have to go down to Sephora and see what I can find. I did not, cause Fenty, y'all know I love me some Fenty, and Sephora has Fenty, and it's something else. It's something else that Sephora carries it right now. It's escaping me. It's something else that I like from Sephora, and it's escaping me right now. But I know they have Fenty, and I like Fenty. And they also have the cologne. I wonder if they got the cologne on sale. Well, I might have to check that out, y'all. If I go down there, I'll do me an unboxing. The Kardashian Jenners need to stop bringing up the tape in his name. They keep testing him to see what they can get away with. That's what it is. I think so. The ones here in Seattle are too. I think they're moving to Kohl's. Kohl's? Ooh, interesting. Not Ray J giving silly ganache. If I had to lip sync, I was ready. Oh, silky ganache. Yes. Okay. He was, because he was ready. He had, listen. I'm going to do this one more time. I'm going to show y'all this one more time. Ray J was ready. Okay, hold on. Let me share my screen. Before I get out of here, I'm going to show this to y'all one more time. I want y'all to pay attention. Ray J had exhibits. He had folders saved to his computer, honey. Ray J was ready for y'all. Let me show y'all. Let's look at this. Hold on. Let me go back. We got to go back. We got to look at the computer screen. Wait till he show the computer screen. Hold on. He doing too much talking. Hold on. Let me go back here. I'm trying to get to a point where he's just showing the computer. Hold on. Is that it? Hold on, y'all. Where was it? Hold on. It was back here. It was after the text messages. It was when he went over to the PowerPoint projector, child. He went to the PowerPoint. Hold on. Before he started showing the contract. Hold on. It was when he started showing the letters. Because he was like, look, let's go to this letter. Let me show you her handwriting. That's where it was, when he started trying to show y'all Kim's handwriting. And he had folders, honey. He had folders. I can't find it.
Get this shit done. Come on, like, if they try to avoid this contract, anybody that even went further, because
there it is right there.
Even went further because she wrote me.
Yes, it is.
She wrote me. Intro. Tape number 2. Cabo, Santa. Off the letter she wrote me a long time ago, and it matched exactly to the ones on my contract. Sex. Ray J, that's my signature. This isn't a copy of it. This is the original. So what did I do? So I just pull up the handwritings of other people. I even went further because she wrote me a letter. So
do y'all see how he got folders? Y'all see how he had his stuff saved in nice little neat folders? He was ready. He was ready for Mad Day. Okay? He was ready for Mad Day. Child, they're out of all the milk setting spray and primer. You know that. You know they was going to be out of milk. I might have to drive down there today. Damn it, you, Tracy. Anyway. I got to see what time the mall closed. I might have to go down there today. Anyway, y'all, let me get out of here because the game is on. I love y'all. We'll be over on TSF Entertainment this afternoon to talk about this week's episode of Raising Canaan. My review will be up in a little while. Thank y'all for being here. There was we had up to, I think it was 170 of y'all in here. Please, please, please hit that subscribe button and please hit that like button on your way out the door because it is what? Free 99. Free 99. I appreciate y'all. Mwah. I'm out.